Okay, folks, welcome back. We're going to go through the classwork question that was set earlier. Right, so coming back to our formula, R is equal to P times by Q divided by P plus Q. That's the question that we done in the last video. This was the classwork question, so we can look at that now. So we have here P has a value of 10 now, Q has a value of 2, so it's going to be, okay, 10 times by 2, P plus Q, P plus Q. So 10 times by 2 will give us an answer of 20, and 10 plus 2 will give us an answer of 12. So Hassan, what's 20 divided by 12?
1.8.
Done, lovely. Let's move on to the next question. So here we have the formula H is equal to R times by T divided by 2A. Now we have some new values for the classwork. So R is equal to 12. We times that by the T value, which is 7. We divide it by 2 times by A is 4. That will equal H. Now, we look at these, and later what we try to do is try to cancel first if we can to reduce the size of the calculation afterwards. So we look at the 12 and the 4, for example, or even the 2, and we say, what is the highest common factor here? And the highest common factor is 4. So 4 divided by 4 is 1, and 12 divided by 4 is 3. There's nothing else we can factor out. We can simplify the moment because these are all prime numbers. They won't cancel by anything apart from themselves in 1. So now we need to multiply the top numbers. So you have 3 times by 7, which is
2.
And 2 times by 1, which is 2. So now we have 21 divided by 2. So Hassan, what do you get for that?
I got 10.1.
10.5. Okay, 10.5, 10.1 is a common error. Let's go through that one. That's a good point to have a look at that question. So you have 21 divided by 2. We set it up like a bus stop technique if you have to do non-calculator. The 2 goes at the front. The 21 goes inside. Now, this is the common mistake. So 2 into 2 goes 1. 2 goes into 1 is nothing, and the students normally say 10 point, the remainder is 1, or the 1 goes up there. The 1 doesn't go up there. We need to put a point 0 here and carry the question on. So how many 2's now go into 10? And the answer is 5. So that 1, when you add it onto the 0, becomes the number of 10. And we say how many 2's go into 10 is 5. So it's important that we don't interpret 10 remainder 1 as 10.1. So 10 remainder 1 does not mean 10.1. That's a very common type of student error. We must get the remainder and carry it on with a point node. So we extended the number into the decimal region, and that gives us a decimal answer. So that 0.1 actually turns out to be really 0.5. So thank you for that. So we had that little kind of extra bit of help there. Thank you very much, folks. Let's join us back on the next video. Thank you. Right.